SB19 visa music video. A lot of people linked this over and said, you should definitely check this out, Vision, because it's been a while since you've seen some SB19. And on top of that, this is a song that just recently dropped, at least the music video. I don't know about the song, so correct me if I'm wrong, but people said that this is well worth your watch. So check it out. Come join me, guys. I can't wait to see this. Let's go. This music video is a fictional work created for artistic purposes. Yeah. Look what it is! Get your visa applied now. Hold on, wait a minute. There is going to be a whole story to this. I can already tell. This is the jeepney.
Marami swerte raw ang makatapak ka ng tae. Sabi na ilayo ng nilagad at sila na may panay. Uy, grabe ka! Amoy tagumpay, panay sa husay, gilibreng sa kayo walang bubuka. Ako'y samurai, malapa tusay, balikan mo ng talimim may aray.
Teka lang, di naman kailangan pang ito ipagyabang. Hayaan mo na lang ang mga madlang people lang umawit ang mundong aking tinagusan. Ano raw?
The flow right now is insane. It kind of reminds me of this kind of Otoneke, I forgot. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's that Japanese band for the anime a little bit. It's giving me a hint of that, kind of like an anime intro or even outro, right? With that crazy kind of scheme to it. Of course, they're staying in their own kind of style. They have this really dope style where their voices are dramatically different. But another thing I'm noticing too is like, you could tell it has this kind of Brazilian boom bap to it, right? Like just a little bit.
Teka lang, di naman kailangan pang ito ipagyabang.
Right there.
Hayaan ko na lang ang mga madlang people lang umawit ang mundong aking tinagusan.
That flow of it.
Ano raw? Teka, break it down. Tunay ka maingay when you don't have to make a sound. And that's what's up, that's what's up. True SB, let's get at the top. Tandang-tanda ka ba nung araw humiling?
Whoa!
Sa bulala ako'y nagbang-bang-bang. Balang araw ko ay titigalin. Kasi ngaya ako ay magaling.
Hey! Nah, hold on. So I'm starting to see like the pattern that he's trying to build here. They feel like they need to leave the Philippines. And what's funny is I mentioned this in a lot of my different videos that I react to, right? The Philippines has all the tools to succeed. It has everything to succeed. Resources, the economy has been going up. This is just a fact. But yes, there is the whole corruption thing going on, but the grass isn't greener on the other side. It's green where you water it. And I've said this countless times in my other videos, but maybe this is your first time hearing it, but that is what I believe in. It's clear to see, you know, you take care of where you are and you shape that surrounding of it and you make sure that it's working towards being greener rather than only chasing the visa and leaving, right? And I'm not saying stay there, right? You have to do some things. You have to make some sacrifices. And I thank all of those people and even nurses, for example, from the Philippines that leave to do it abroad and stuff like that and send money back home. With that being said, I think he's recognizing the craziness of it. It's like, it's hard to fly when there's not proof that you can do anything in the Philippines right now because of what's going on, right? And as sad as it is, you do have to quite literally remember that the Philippines, once it's worked on, especially with the tools that it has, because it has all the tools to succeed, it will most definitely become at the same level of Japan even, right? And you can be able to stay there in the Philippines working and just live a life that is comfortable without having to leave or have these ideas, right? And so I love this. I love where this is headed right now because you can see that. The work outfits, visa. Here we go. Infinite. Woo! It's the follow.
What if kalmahan lang natin? Let's go. Dito, masaya lang kahit may lahat na para bang pagkiti lang. May sa baba sa taas meron ng David, Pasco, M. Jacinto, Oro, Trigo, Bruno, Nico, Joseph. Ay, baka naman. Pablo.
Hey! Yo, I love this style. They just don't give a damn. They just don't give a damn. They just saying it. And I fuck with that a lot, you know? And to even remind myself of another artist like Otto, she has that kind of same thing where the whole purpose is to hide behind the fact that this shouldn't necessarily even have to be the case, which is Otto's style for Japan, right? She's a Japanese artist, and her whole thing is, you know, like the whole business mindset of the Japanese people. And she made Usiwa, which is quite literally fighting against that, where it's like it's weird to be talkative or very social. It's weird to do this, it's weird to do that in Japan, which is cool in the sense that, you know, they're very reserved and they're very kind and da-da-da because they keep a lot to themselves. But the problem is she fought that idea instead and was like, why do I have to just go to work, be the perfect soldier, be the perfect this in that song, right? Da-da-da. But I preface to say that that song reminds me a lot of even this one, because you're fighting this idea that people are not bringing up, which is like, bro, how about I just start joking around? You know what? F all that, bro. Let's just see how goofy it is, because you flip the perspective basically. Like if I were to dumb it down, because I know I'm going on a yap tangent, but this is what I do, right? I think it's the idea of flipping the narrative or flipping the way that you look at something and looking at it from a completely different way that can kind of shape the way that the song can be looked at. Because anyone can listen to this song and feel like, wow, this is nice, this is the groove, this is the funk, da-da-da. But when you look at the song in terms of seriousness, then you start feeling a different way, because it's also seriousness, but flipped in a completely different outlook than you would have expected, which is beautiful, bro. It allows this kind of double-edged sword you can look at from any which way. Still no effect, no impact. Yo, that's so dope. We're gonna start doing that at the end, bro. Nah, that's so dope. Because even Denied, bro, I feel like there's probably so many ways you can look at this, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts, bro. Those were my thoughts that I had. This song was fire. The catchiness, the kind of purpose and reasoning, it was so smooth. I loved every bit of it. I just want to say thank you guys for linking this over. I love you guys. Till next time, bro. SB19, fire song, fire. Till next time, peace. How good you been living? Wait, how good you been living? I've been living too good for you. I've been living too. Did what I did and I do it again. Every move that I make, I ain't feeling repent. Nobody believes to believe it's a friend, and you question your moves like you really won't end. Really?